The subject complement. The complement of a linking verb always relates to the subject and must be in the nominative case. And I've mentioned that you need to know this term, and I assure you that later on it's going to be very important. So make sure you know that the complement of a linking verb is always in the nominative case. This exercise here is just a review exercise for you. If I said author, is author the subject? Is it apposition? Or is it a subject complement? In this case, it would be a subject complement because is a linking verb. However, all I need you to answer are the ones that are highlighted yellow. So the answer to number 11 would be subject. The direct object is always the complement of a transitive verb. You've had plenty of exercise dealing with complements at this point. You should be very familiar with them. If you're not, then you should be. The direct object always completes the verb answering the question what or whom. And remember, there can always be more than one. And if there's more than one direct objects, they are said to be compound. So number 1 here, Jack left the room very angry. Jack is the subject, left is the predicate, room answers what, so room is the direct object. In the second example, Bob is the subject, saw is the predicate, and then you have friend. Friend answers who, so this would be your direct object. We bought paper and pencils for the exam. We is the subject, bought is the predicate. Paper answers what, so this is your direct object. Whenever you have the word and, remember, it's going to be compound. Pencils answers what, so that's our direct object. Everyone applauded the man's efforts to rescue his brother. Everyone is the subject, applauded is the predicate. Efforts answers what, so this is our direct object. Last one, the class wrote a letter to the President of the United States. Class is the subject, wrote is the predicate, letter answers what, so this is the direct object. What I'd like for you to do for homework is to answer all of exercise 6, and you only have to answer one through 50. Now these can be a little bit challenging, and I want to talk about these. Whom has she taken from you? Well, first off, remember the subject is the doer. This is not the doer. She is the subject. Taken is the predicate. Whom answers who or what. Remember, from you is a prepositional phrase, so those aren't part of the basic sentence pattern. So whom would be the direct object. In this case, you is our subject. Do is the predicate. What is our direct object because it answers what. With the $20 is a prepositional phrase. So remember, prepositional phrases are not part of the basic sentence pattern.